Well, there. Hello there. Well, hello there is what I meant to say. Good morning from Boca in our beautiful hotel room that we're leaving tomorrow. I'm Rick.
Kelly.
And Kelly is wearing her cute robe.
Okay, what should I wear? I want to be on TV. Wait, hold on. Let me just get my stuff ready.
Okay, so Kelly and I are doing a live hit on the John Bachman show. He's on from noon to 2. Our hit is scheduled at 1:45. And I demanded to be on with Kelly. That's not true. They asked Kelly to do it. And then this morning, the producer wrote and said, can you be on set with Kelly as well? But John wants to talk to both of us, which is very nice. He's I really like him a lot, by the way. Very solid anchorman, knowledgeable, great personality. He's kind of a dry sense of humor. And I had fun with him. I was on set with him a couple days ago. So it's on Newsmax 2, the streaming network, which you can find on your phone. You can download the Newsmax app, and you scroll down, you can watch N2 live right on your phone. Or if you have a Samsung TV, and when you turn it on, it has those channels already in there. It's 1170 Newsmax 2 on Samsung TV, 1170. Or you can watch it on YouTube right here. Just go to Newsmax 2. It's some people say it's hard to find, but it's on there. Kelly, You ready to show your outfits?
Okay. Well, you guys, what do you think I should wear? This white Zimmerman dress. It's got this collar. It's a dress, and then it's got a belt. Like
That's
that.
pretty.
Okay, look at the sleeves. They're pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Or should I wear, hold on, this L'Agence jacket
that's
with
nice.
white jeans?
I think the jacket with jeans. That's my choice. But we're going to ask you guys.
What do you think I should wear for this live show that I'm doing?
The white
dress. White Zimmerman dress that's belted, or the L'Agence with
And
white.
what would you wear under this?
I'd wear a little camisole.
Okay.
My Skims.
Okay. So there you have it. Let's see if we have votes already. And welcome all of you, Robin, Mary McFadden.
Our homies.
Liam Tav is here. Angelina, Gigi. Let's see if you got some votes down here. Nicole Verone is here. Carol Joy Colgrove. Ava.
Nicole Verone, she's at a VIP.
Yeah, Nicole, and I wrote her. I emailed her. The sweatshirts are reserved for VIPs. We have a limited supply, and they're expensive to send. So, but we are making new swag, and it's going to be available soon with new sayings and new graphics.
Okay, what do people say I should wear? Did you go down?
Hold on, we have a lot of comments on here. Okay, Kelly, you would look beautiful in a trash bag, says Sidecar Coaching. And DG says, Kelly, my mom and me say the jacket and white pants. That was my choice.
Okay.
Cheryl P loves the jacket.
your mom got involved. That's so sweet.
Oh, it is May Day. Happy May Day, everyone.
Oh, May Day.
Okay. It's Stephanie's birthday. Hi birthday girl.
Hey, happy birthday, Steph.
Felicia votes the white dress.
Oh, how funny.
Jacket and jeans, Amy says. I think you go with the jacket and jeans.
Jacket and jeans. I think that's the consensus here.
Cheryl said jacket.
Okay.
Miami Vice, Gigi said. Sean said jacket and jeans. April said love the jacket and jeans with Cammie.
Okay, great.
Bridget Bauer jeans. Okay, we've decided.
Okay, thank you guys for helping.
Navy White Allison, it's our wedding anniversary.
I'm happy. Wow.
32 years.
Damn.
Whoa, girl.
Wow.
You got a couple of super stickers already. That's very nice.
That was very generous.
I think the white would look beautiful. It would. She looks great and everything.
I know, but I don't know how it looks like on that camera set over there. White typically. Right?
Thank you, Navy White Allison.
Thank you so much.
Someone asked about the John Elway accident in La Quinta. I did see it. And I told you, but I don't know if you saw
on Madison. At
the Madison Club where we've been.
So the Madison Club is where Tim Cook. It's a Michael Mellman Discovery property, and it's outrageously expensive. The Kardashians live in there. Tim Cook lives in there. Drake had a place in there, and a lot of our friends, our personal friends, have houses in there.
Yeah, our friend
Sean-
Bob,
Sean
the billionaire who
Stanfield.
died.
Yeah.
What's her name? Who lived next door to the Stanfields?
Bob did.
Yeah.
Ginger lived there. A lot of people. My friend Steele Platt that owns Yard House. He had
a house there. Yeah.
He sold it and he said it was the
anyway.
place to do.
John Elway went to Coachella. No, went to Stagecoach with his agent, who's like my age. He's younger. He's like 62, and Stagecoach is right there by the Madison Club at the Polo Fields. And then they went back to the Madison Club and went to some party at a neighbor's house. And on the way back, Elway's driving the golf cart and his agent was sitting in the back. And I assume there were other people in the cart. And I don't know if Elway was driving recklessly or aggressively or was just hit a bump or what happened. I don't know. But the agent fell off the back of the cart, hit his head on the pavement. And the last I heard, I don't know if he's already died, but they said he wasn't.
Did he die?
I don't know if he's died. I haven't looked. We just got out of bed a short time ago, but the prognosis was not good, that he was going to die and that he wasn't going to recover. Now, I don't know what happens to John Elway now, but he was driving and this guy was on his cart. So there could be some negligence involved. It is some unintentional.
Was he drunk?
Homicide. My guess is they were hammered because they were at Stagecoach all day, and then they went to a party, and then were driving back to his house.
You're still operating a vehicle.
He's operating a vehicle. That's correct. So, Honey May said, "Jacket and pants." Plus, I just subscribed to Newsmax 2 on YouTube. That's so awesome.
That's awesome. Oh,
Whoa!
me you find it at 1170.
If you could see what I'm seeing right now.
Wow. 1170. On Samsung TV.
1170 on Samsung TV. Bridget Bauer says, Kelly, serious, gorgeous, looks 20 years younger than when you were in the show.
I know, everyone says that.
It's amazing. I think because you've lost a little weight and you're more relaxed in general. Lisa said, happy birthday, Stephanie. And Stephanie said, thanks, Lisa.
Wait, Rick said, somebody said, don't eat.
Oh, well, I have some comments from people.
Well, we have comments right here.
I know, but the comment was...
Oh, he passed away. Someone said he died.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so glad we have you all here. See?
One Rita Caetano said, Rick...
I love our community.
Said, Rick, I know you're not professional. I know you're not professional. I know you're not professional. I am professional. But maybe you should eat before you start filming. Just my opinion.
I think she meant you are a professional.
Well,
I think
she said maybe you should eat before you start filming. And I say, you're absolutely right.
Did you guys see that congressman woman that was up there and she was up there and she was chewing gum? And she was, what was that lady? She was like in the middle of like in court and she's this old lady and she's like, answer the question.
I should totally eat before I start filming. This is so unprofessional. But at least I'm covering my mouth when I'm talking. And that was a really big bite.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's he passed away.
I'm so sorry he passed away. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's not good though. Not good for Elway, I wouldn't think.
Gosh.
I mean, they have to treat it like they would treat any other homicide. Look at this.
The planet Saturn. Reminder to everyone, please do not drink and drive.
Arrive alive. So true.
The guy that lived in the Madison Club, Bob, that we know, he crashed his golf cart into the pond there 3 times. He got like kicked out of the Madison Club.
The guy gets so effed up all the time. He died. Why is it that so many of these rich people are just absolute messes?
Aren't they?
So many of them.
Rick, I know a lot of like very, and I'm not going to say names, but they're generational wealth. And these kids they're men, they're Rick's age, and they're spoiled, I guess, and they're messes.
Yeah.
Like just absolute messes.
Right. Now, conversely, we also know some very successful, wealthy people who are not, who take their job seriously, insist that their kids work, You know, they're focused and they're motivated, but you know, I think it's more the trust fund rich people.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the trust fund guys who never had to work, they're the ones with the biggest issues. And their kids often follow in their footsteps, unfortunately, in my personal opinion.
Book Kelly and Rick at Fan Social. Oh, thank you.
No, that's I made that yesterday. I'm gonna take it off. People get mad when the banner's on there too long. I did that yesterday.
So we're only going to be here for because I have to go get a blowout. You guys, please watch me and Rick today on Newsmax 2.
Tanya said, I think it's because she's not around that toxicity on Housewives that makes Kelly look younger and more beautiful.
I think so too. I'm not going to lie. So somebody said that we were on the Housewives, the Demons.
Oh, we watched it last night before we fell asleep.
I fell asleep.
It's called Hollywood Demons.
Hollywood Demons.
And it was good. We started watching that actually last week. It was I forget what the first episode was, but it was about the actor Stephen Collins, whatever, the guy who was like molesting little girls.
Ooh.
Remember we watched that?
That guy should have his balls cut off.
From that TV show. It was like on a family TV show.
Oh yeah.
So the one that we watched last night was episode 4, I think, and it was about reality TV and Real Housewives. And Kelly, they kept showing her in group photos, but it wasn't about Kelly.
Cops weren't informed until Monday. Private property, they say, is different rules.
Well, that's ridiculous. I know that they took the guy to the hospital, so maybe they just didn't tell the cops what happened. But you know what that's all about? If Elway was hammered, it's far too late by Monday to give him a blood test or a breathalyzer. So he can say he was fine and it was an accident. And they're not going to have the evidence to investigate.
I saw that Steve Ducey, semi-retired from his morning show this morning. Did you know him, Rick?
I did not know he had semi-retired. I worked with Steve Ducey for 24 years, and I knew him before he retired. I remember him as a morning weather guy, was a weatherman in D.C., where I grew up. And
how old is Steve Ducey?
He also had a morning show at that local station in DC. He's around my age, maybe a little bit older. They always look younger. Nicest guy. I always really liked Steve Ducey. Nicest guy. And of course, his son, Peter, right out of college, got a job at Fox News as a correspondent. Peter Ducey was at some event with Fox. And they had some like town hall or something. And he got up and asked a question. And he was still in college. And Roger Ailes, who ran Fox News, was so impressed with Peter Ducey's poise and the question he asked as a college, I think maybe he was a senior, gave him a job as a reporter right out of college. That never happens at Fox News Channel.
So would you say he's a Nepo baby?
Yes. To his credit, he got good fast. I always believe in rising through the ranks of local news and small market, bigger market, because you learn as you go. You get better along the way if you're talented, and you experience all this stuff that will help you later in your career. But good for Steve Ducey. He contributed so much to the network, and he's been a really solid anchorman and solid piece of that Fox and Friends team. And he has a house in Jupiter where we're going on Saturday.
Oh, wow.
I don't have his phone number. We weren't that tight. I mean, didn't hang out outside of work, but I would love to see him and congratulate him. And so that's cool. I mean, he's got to be.
Well, let's just talk about the best restaurant that we ate at last night.
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh. We went to this place called Gabriella's in Delray, and they pulled out the stops for Rick and I.
Well, thanks to Lacey, who set it up as a influencer meal. But they brought us. They just brought us food. We didn't order anything.
Our good friend, that I thought he lived in California.
Billy Otten.
Billy Otten, who we went to the Derby with last year. I come out of the restroom and I see Billy, and I'm like, I mean, it was like weird. It was weird.
Because I'd been texting with him earlier in the day because we were making dinner plans for Sunday or Monday.
I feel bad that we didn't invite him to that dinner. I didn't realize. I thought he was in California. I didn't realize.
I don't know if we could have invited him. It wasn't our dinner to invite people to. We were invited ourselves. But in any event, the restaurant, Gabriella's, beautiful, right?
The
Inside,
food was
beautiful.
fabulous, and I would not
So
say
good.
that. If it was
Italian,
gr-
right?
It was so good. They
Meatballs,
had meatballs. We had the
calamari.
squid.
Oh, squid.
How good was that Caesar salad?
The Caesar came in like 4 little like boats of lettuce.
And she said,
and with everything
Michelle,
packed
she
in
said
it.
Melissa, Gorga, and Joe were just there.
He has this guy, Frank, who runs the place, has
He
5
owns
or
it.
6 restaurants in Jersey. And he just opened this one like 2 months ago. It's right off of Atlantic Avenue in Delray, and it's absolutely fantastic.
And it was like
The
it
steak.
would look like a kind of like a meat market too. Like it would be like
There was
it had
all
a
these
good
dudes in
bar.
there. They were all hitting on Kelly every time she got up to walk to the bathroom or anywhere. There was like a swarm
If you guys
of
are
bees.
single, come to Delray. There's like it's a mecca of men here. It's raining men. Hallelujah.
I
It's
mean,
raining men.
this is the challenge of having a hot wife. I mean, this chick is so hot that everywhere she goes, she gets hit on.
I got hit
You
on there.
told me.
I did. Ask her. Ask Lacey.
Everywhere she goes, they're hitting on
Over
her.
there. You see it?
And I said, oh, actually, I had a bunch of Playboy bunnies coming after me too, which is not true. They could care less
I
about
don't
me.
think there's
But this
Playboy
one,
bunnies anymore, honey. I think that ship has sailed.
oh,
I don't think
and
there's
they're
that.
all influencers.
They're influencers. They're hot 24-year-old influencers now.
Yeah.
Like Belichick's.
Okay,
I'm so glad. What time are on tonight on N2 or today? At 1:45 Eastern?
1:45 p.m. Eastern time on Newsmax 2. Kelly, I finally got your wrap-up robe. Didn't realize how thick it is. It's too hot in Florida now for it, but I do love it. Rick, I'm guessing Kelly just took the robe off. LOL. Yes, she
I
did.
took it off because it was hot.
She put on her camisole or whatever that thing is.
And my white jeans.
Now, remind me, are you going to drive yourself?
I'm going to go get a blowout right now. I just took a shower. I don't have any product or anything to do my own hair. So.
Oh, I didn't ask. How's our signal today? Are we clean? Is our signal clear? Because
wait. Jolie and her boyfriend, we have a golf cart in the desert, and Jolie and her boyfriend
flipped it.
I was so mad.
Neighbor always said, people joyride in my subdivision on golf carts, but it makes me nervous. I know a family who did that once, was going too fast, hit a speed bump in our hood, and the 8-year-old daughter fell off and had a brain injury. That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It's happened many times. Annette said, love you, Rick and Kelly. I didn't go to work today. Reprimand me in your sexy voice, Rick. Annette, you should have gone to work today. This is not the time to be playing hooky. Annette, you have responsibilities, and you should be getting your ass out of bed, getting in your car, and going to the office. Now, I want you to call your boss and say you're sorry.
No. I'm glad
Enjoy your day off.
Enjoy your day off. You deserve it.
Green Violin.
Heaven, the guys from Seventh Heaven, that creep from Seventh Heaven.
Yes.
Yes.
Stephen Collins, I think.
Isn't it funny how they made a fortune? They did how many seasons of that Seventh Heaven?
12 or something like that.
And they don't have anything like that today. Like everything is woke. Everything is
family friendly.
Nothing's family friendly programming anymore. I think that's what they're missing today.
Yeah. Can I just pat myself on the back a little bit? Stephen Collins should be in jail.
See, somebody said the white will
make you stand out, whereas the jacket will make you blend in. Well, like they said, it's only going to be waist up. So if you think that white dress is going to pop more than the jacket, I like the jacket look. It's more professional, I think, for a TV set.
Okay.
I would go with the jacket.
All right.
Someone said your cheekbones are going to hit Rick in the face.
What?
Joy said, you look amazing. You are both happier. Best way to reverse aging.
I think so too.
I
think
happier.
I think it's actually my soul life, to be quite honest.
Well, the soul life helps.
Well, I have to leave here in 15 minutes. I was unsubscribed from you and 3 of my most watched channels
this week.
Wow.
So Robin, who we love and appreciate very much, has asked everyone to please hit the like and subscribe. Please hit the. So can I just talk about that for a minute? We have been at 48,006. I think we're at 48,700 subscribers for a year and a half, I want to say. And we were going up like this, like the stock market, all the way. And then all of a sudden we just boop, boop, Flatlined.
Can I just
How is that even possible?
wait? Can I just say how?
The law of averages.
Can you just say how sweet our smashers are?
Our smashers are very
I
sweet.
love you, Gail Ward. I just want to say, but look at the nice comment.
As a fellow mom who lost his son, I'm still praying for you, Robin Dickman. I literally could barely function for months when I lost mine. Gross understatement.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Gail. I'm so sorry for your
Robin
loss.
lost her son, and Gail lost her son.
You know, we've had a lot of people on our smashers that have lost children, you know?
Yeah.
Kathleen, our patron, lost a child.
Yeah, and we have a couple of patrons who did. It's
horrible. And I'm so sorry. And I pray for you. That's just
it's the it's the worst thing that can happen, right? To outlive your children. And you're not supposed to do that.
horrible.
It's not supposed to work that way. Trump gave Steve Ducey a nice message this morning.
Okay, how does this look?
Oh, that looks so good, honey.
Does it look
There's
good?
no way you should. That's absolutely what you should wear. As a TV guy myself,
Okay.
I'm telling you, that's it.
All right.
That is it.
That's it.
I would like to pat myself on the back today because this week, or actually next week, next Monday or Tuesday, is our 1-year anniversary of the 11th Hour Report.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been there 1 year already?
We started in May of last year.
Oh my goodness.
And I was just talking to my executive producer last night about how much better I think the show is and how much more comfortable I am anchoring it. Because I've been in TV almost 40 years. And when I took on the show, I was like, no problem, I can anchor. But I wasn't used to doing a show by myself. I wasn't used to writing a monologue every day and interviewing guests every day. And it was a little daunting. It was a little scary that now all of a sudden I'm the guy and I have to go live every day on this 1 hour and I have to be.
Well, I think writing your reports is like, he has to sit there and write term papers every single day.
Well, yet last night, and I'm going to put this on the Rick and Kelly show this week in case you missed it, I recorded it. I did a 11-minute monologue about, and it's political, so I don't want to get too deep into it, but about Act Blue, the Democratic fundraising machine. 11 minutes. But the point of my story is that
we're going to talk about that on Patreon.
Yes. I feel so much more comfortable in the anchor chair now, and so much more in control. If anything goes wrong, if I stumble, whatever, I just move right on through it. But more importantly, I know the guests so much better now, and I know the material so much better now, and I'm just comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the shows we're doing every day. I think they're very watchable and informative and fun and interesting. And I want you guys to watch if you haven't started watching already, because it's the 11th Hour Report on Newsmax 2 every day live at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. Today we're on John Bachman's show.
At what time? 1:45?
1:45 Eastern. So that would be 10:45 Pacific. 1:45 Eastern with John Bachman on Newsmax 2. Kelly and I.
You can watch me and see how much I screw up. I don't like being on. I haven't done it in a while. What am I going to do?
You know what you do? You just look at John when he asks you a question and just be yourself and answer his questions, and just you're.
But I'm in a very conservative network. What else if I say something that will get me in trouble?
Hey, Pam missed the beginning, but guess what, Pam? You can, once we're done with this show, which won't be long from now because Kelly has to go, you can watch the whole thing back on YouTube. It'll be there all day. It'll be there forever.
So I get in a fight with my cousin this morning on my cousin Tony. He's a electrical engineer.
Thanks, Nicole.
Electrical engineer by trade, right? And he hasn't been doing it for, I don't know, 30 years, 40 years. I don't know. And he's trying to teach me about receptacles and GFIs and how it works. And I mean, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to pay somebody to do it. That's it. I don't.
Well, Peeling Slayer said, Rick, you're my morning porn star.
Oh, nice.
What does that mean? I mean, I think I know what that means.
Oh,
but I'm not doing anything.
Oh.
Wait,
Step off.
You just dated yourself.
What?
Raining men, Kelly, you crack me up. Go, Rick. You just dated yourself with Playboy bunnies.
I know. Exactly.
Oh, thank you, PCM. I saw your email. It was very, very comprehensive and very much appreciated. Thank you. We actually have pretty tight plans for Saturday, but we're going to try and leave. And we're going to try and get there early so we can do a little driving around. I'm going to go to the area you suggested in Jupiter and check it out before we get on our boat ride.
Oh my gosh, I want to say thank you. Robin Dickman, please.
How can I give someone a year subscription for Rick and Kelly Patreon? She said. Where is that? Here.
I don't
Well,
know.
you know how you do it is you can go on Patreon and you can go to sign up, but you're going to need their email. And you don't have to have their home address, but it helps. If you can get their home address and their email, then and their name, obviously, you can sign up as them and pay for it. And then their email will be the subscription base, and they'll have whatever code. You ought to be able to give them some kind of codes that they can log in through their email to set up the account. But it is possible.
That's how I am, Kelly. I think
I'm like you, a lot like you. I fight with people and get mad, and then I am over it in less than a second. It's the weirdest thing.
That's me. Isn't that weird?
Didn't you say you almost got killed yesterday when Lacey was driving you somewhere?
Yes. I've never seen anything like I've never seen train tracks that are in the middle of a city like that. It was the craziest thing. So Lacey was driving me, and it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday.
No, it was yesterday.
No, it was it was the day before yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. She didn't drive me anywhere yesterday. I drove, remember?
Oh.
Remember she drove me to Jill Zarin's house?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
So we're going, and all of a sudden this thing goes ding, 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 and it goes down. I swear, like right on, and I scream, and it goes like down right in front of the car, and then she puts it in reverse, and then she hits this guy.
Picture of it because we lost the ticket. I'm getting the car pulled up for you.
Okay, thank you.
Right there.
And I was like, I've never seen anything like this. So then we leave Delray, and I think the train hit somebody, and then someone told me that 2 or 3 people get killed from that train. I found that just so bizarre and just weird.
It's 5,000.
See, Kelly, that cream color looks awesome on TV. Thank you, Diamond Gal. I appreciate that.
50.
Hello, Rick Kelly. Found your channel.
Thanks.
Okay. Hello, Kelly. Rick, just found your channel. Kelly, I haven't watched The Housewives since you left. None of them. All too blah. You were actual content. Thank you. That is so nice.
You will do great today, Coffee Chat said.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Feeling Slayer, I understand he's a very special man. We all want a guy like Rick. Aw. Well, I'm spoken for. But there got to be others like me. I can't be the only one.
Come to Delray Beach.
Oh, yeah?
I'm telling you right now.
But can you speak to the quality of the men?
How do I know? And there was a ton. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm sure you've seen things like, you know what I'm worried about? She's going to Greece. They're going to be on her like flies on raw
in Greece,
meat.
Rick. They're all gay in Greece.
Not all of them.
They're all gay in Greece.
The not gay ones.
I'm not looking. I'm happy.
What if I was like this and like that? Is that a good look?
I gave up watching RHOC after Kelly. Thank you.
A lot of people did. The ratings plummeted. Where are you guys going after tonight? We're staying in Florida. We're going to be, don't say where. We're going to be staying in West Palm Beach for.
Why? I don't think anybody cares where we're staying.
3 or 4 nights. We have to keep our location. We should be security conscious. You never know.
People know our address.
You never know who's what. I know, but we have security.
Security.
We're staying in South Florida for another 10 days. We're not leaving till Sunday morning, the 11th.
So my cousin Tony's coming today and staying there
at our house. And we have guys there working. We'll be in West Palm. I'll still be working out of Boca. We're going to go to Miami on Sunday with the Doral. We're going to Doral. We're going to go see Patrick and Pole. If you were watching yesterday, I got mad at them because someone said that they said that I didn't get paid And then Kelly reminded me that I said I would do it for free, which I would have at ChumpCon. I would have done that for free. She got paid. But the Jeff Lewis did pay me, and they were on some douchebags podcast saying that I didn't get paid.
Look at
and
how
she
many,
thought that the douchebag said I didn't get
look
paid.
how many people say they quit watching Bravo and the Housewives after how woke they went. I mean, if you are a channel, if you're trying to make money,
Yeah.
why would you try to alienate
half your
audience?
Maybe a quarter of your audience,
Do they think all their audience is woke and gay? Do they think that?
Well, maybe they do, or maybe that's the only audience they care about, and so they don't care about the other people watching.
Obviously, that's why half of the country doesn't want to watch Bravo, because they've alienated half of like, you can just see how many people are just.
To finish my thought.
Oh, sorry.
I love Patrick and Paul. I do. Those guys are great. And I got mad because when I heard the clip, it sounded like they were saying that, but I was out of context. And they're very supportive of us. They love Kelly, and they're good dudes, and I like them. And sorry I got mad at them. I do sometimes have a short temper. I'm pretty even tempered, but
Yeah, Rick never gets upset. So I got my pills right here. It's what gives me energy throughout the day.
Your Soul Life, including Solenda, magnesium. I take both of these. I take all of them every day, actually, but I take magnesium at night, and I take them all in the morning. Reform, Re-Kick. Do you need any of these, or are they all in there?
No,
and
I
then
have them
Rebuild is the new product. So go to soullife.com/Rick and Kelly, and the
douchebag Astropose said.
Hold on. You know what I can do? I can do this. Watch this. Watch what I can do. soullife.com/Rick and Kelly.
I think this is what's made me younger.
Bam! I'm starting to get the hang of this newfangled technology on this thing they call the interweb.
Okay, read some more comments because I got to go. I got to get my hair blown
Yes,
out.
you do. And the car should be waiting for you, because that's the kind of husband I am.
You have $5.
I take care of you. You need $5? Yes.
Tip them.
Gigi said I canceled it going to Patreon. I don't know what she canceled, but good for you. Everyone should go to Patreon. Join our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. This week, Jill Zarin makes matzo ball soup.
And you get to see our house.
And we're going to share some highlights from Newsmax. I'm going to record our segment and put that on Patreon, too, in case you miss it.
And what you did yesterday, your monologue.
And what my monologue. But I also want to do a little quick tour around the studios here. And I can show that on Patreon as well. I'm going to do that today.
Okay.
And that'll be out tomorrow. So Kelly's got to go.
I just got brain freeze.
You did? From what?
From this cold water. Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Wait, Brondo, Andy Cohen. People like toxic.
They do.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna go get my copy grounds read. They read our they read me, and they were
thanks, sir, for PBC.
Spot on. Remember?
With your coffee read.
With my coffee
read.
Oh yeah. They were I mean, it's kind of scary a little bit.
Thank you, Nora.
Oh, you look, I like
Melissa
your hat, Nora.
Said barely watch Bravo anymore. We need different points of view, and they won't cast that. We got to do a reality show, an anti-Bravo reality show.
a non-woke. Wait, we got a super sticker.
Another. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, right here. Oh, thank you, Brian.
Brandon Martin. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Rick. My first time live. Yay. Kelly will always be my black sister. Love you, Kelly.
Love you.
Thanks, Brandon.
You.
She is black. She's 3% black. Thank you for that. And come see us on Patreon. We'd love to have you join us there. Oh, Susie Q does not want to see Jill or the house. Okay, well, then you can skip this week's episode and go to last week's, and then we'll see you next week.
She's joking.
Oh, she canceled Bravo. Sorry, Peacock. I also stopped.
Cancel Bravo. Sorry, Peacock. Isn't Bravo and Peacock are the same?
You're the hands down the most authentic housewife. Always keep it real, Paul says.
Oh, PCM.
Annie needs to go put Rick in that chair. No, thanks. I'm good. I don't need it. Well, actually, he does make a very good salary.
Who?
Andy Cohen.
Is that Efrain right there? Is that our Efrain?
Oh, yeah.
Is that our guy? Oh, there he is.
There's the train. It's all over Florida, trains crossing the roads. It is. They're like, oh, so this what happened last night? I didn't tell him real quick.
Efrain, I can't wait for you to go to the desert and stay with us.
So last night after dinner, I'm driving Lacey back to her condo, her apartment, which is west of I-95. And I make the exit off of 95. And there's train tracks right there where the tri-rail and also freight trains use those tracks apparently. And I don't realize it until I make the exit, and there are a few cars there. The gates are down, and the train's there. And then I realize the train is stopped, and there's 2 Florida Highway Patrol SUVs behind me that are with the lights on, and they're maneuvering. They're like blocking traffic. And then it becomes clear to me within a minute that the train is stuck. All those people here are stuck. And who knows how long it's going to take to get that train off those tracks. And they're stopping and redirecting traffic behind us. But now we're between the cops, the exit, and the tracks, and a no man's land. And I get out of the car and I scope it out. I'm like, okay, I can hop that curb and I can go this way and then get on the on-ramp to 95 to keep going south. But I have to take my rental car and go up on the curb and then down on the other side and around. So as I plot that out and head back to the car, an SUV does exactly what I was about to do. And a couple other cars follow him. And then I jump in there and go up and over and around.
In our Altima.
In our Nissan Altima rental car. So that happened. Have a smash-tastic day, everybody. Kelly going to get her hair blown. Woo! Look at that.
All right, watch.
So
please watch.
Efrain, I'm going to call you, Efrain, about the studio. I still got to set that up. I still got to buy the equipment, but I'm going to call you. We're going to do it in June. We're doing it in June.
He's going to die when it's in the desert like that.
It's going to be hot as you know what. Have a smash-tastic day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.